Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Tracy and we're going to do a yoga flow workout tonight with some yin poses where we hold the stretches and breathe into them. So you ready? Let's get started. Take a deep inhale, reach arms to sky, palms together, exhale, release. 2 more times, take a deep inhale, palms come in, exhale, release. Arms come together, palms together. Now take a step forward with the right foot. Take a big step back with the left. So I want you to stand in a high lunge. Now in your high lunge, both hip points face straight ahead. You're going to take it straight down and lift up again. Breathe in, open, exhale. Down and lift. Breathing in, exhale, come back up. Breathing in, I'm just going to move. There you go. Just had to move over a little. And 7. Lengthen through crown ahead. Tailbone lengthens down. 6. 5. 4. 3 more. And 2. Good. Last one. Slowly step together. Now I'm going to have you bring arms down. Now from here, you're going to slowly take a big step back with the right foot. Left heel's lifted. Your 2 hip points are straight across. Stretch arms to sky. Now again, we're going to go straight down. This time just hold your arms straight above your head. Inhale, exhale. Connect into your glutes, that back glute. Energy through the back of the upper thigh, all the way into the ball of the foot. And 7, that front knee stays behind the line of your toes. 6, 5, inhaling and exhaling. 4 more. And 3, 2 more. Last one. Take a gentle step forward. Good. Now feet are side by side, palms come in. Press left heel firmly into mat. Stretch upwards through your spine and stretch your body to the right. Inhale as ribs leave hip bone. Exhale, come back, press right heel firmly into the mat. Now stretch to the left side of your body. Exhale, come back. And again, left heel pushes into mat, stretch to the right. Open up your side, come back in, elongate, stretch right heel as you stretch your body to the left. 1 more each way, stretch up and over. Inhale, exhale, return. 1 more. Breathing in, and exhale, return. Good. All right. Now, we're going to take a deep inhale, stand at the top of our mat. Stretch arms to sky. Palms come in. Gently, I'm going to have you peel round over. Hands on mat. Little halfway forward fold. Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, all the way forward fold. Inhale, look up. Now we're going to take a step back into plank. 1 foot back at a time. You're in your plank. We're going to fold our elbows in tight and go into Chaturanga Dandasana. And then you're just going to lift your chest through those arms. Lift your chest up. Your thighs are off the mat. Open shoulders and chest. Now you're going to reach back into your downward dog. Press your heels down. Inhale, exhale. And inhale, exhale. Take your right foot in between your 2 hands that are on the mat, and you're going to step to the front of your mat. In between the 2 hands, lift up your back heel. High lunge, hold your high lunge. Breathing in. Now what I want you to do from your high lunge, we're going to slowly start to extend the front leg. Reach chest over thigh, hands to floor. Flex your front foot and lean straight back. Your back heel can be a little bit lifted off the mat. And make sure you pull your right hip backwards as left hip comes forward. Now we're going to go into a low lunge. And then your knee is resting on the mat behind you. Breathing in as you stretch your body forward, low lunge. Now we're going to slowly bring our hands to each side of our front foot and extend and lift. Flex your front foot, pull your right hip backwards. We want to keep our hips aligned. This left hip comes forward as this right hip pulls back. Stretch over the front leg. So we're in a little triangle. Gently come down into a low lunge. Reach arms to ceiling. Make sure your front knee is behind the toes because we don't want to go too far over. We want our knee in line with our ankle in front. Hands to each side of foot. Stand and then flex your front foot as you stretch back. That right hip goes back. Hips are aligned. Left hip pulls forward. Right hip pulls back. Gently bring your breastbone towards the front of your thigh. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. One more time. Come into your low lunge. You're bending that front knee. Knee is above your ankle. Inhale. And we're going to lift up that back leg. Extend. Shift our weight straight back into a little triangle. And hold your stretch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. Now, gently press your left heel towards the mat. Take your right hand that's on the outside of your foot. Bring the right hand to the inside of your foot. Now, slowly twist. You're going to twist towards the left. Breathing in. Square out your hips. Think of reaching from your navel as you twist your ribs. Your hips are squared forward. Stretch your shoulder and chest. Inhale, so now we're in your twisted triangle. Breathing in. And exhale. Open up your whole side. Open that shoulder, open the chest. Breathing in. And then gently exhale. We're going to slowly come forward. And then what I want you to do, place your left hand into the mat. Now, from triangle, we're going to twist. This one's a little harder. I think I said twisted triangle. We were in triangle to open everything up, but now we're going to twist. Think of twisting from navel. Rotate, get that stretch through the hip. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Chest opens. Lengthen through sides of ribs. Now we're going to come back to the center. Come down into your low lunge. Now we're going to shift back into a half split, which is Ardha Hanumanasana. So we're going to shift straight back. And then gently bring chest forward over that thigh. Hold that stretch. Excellent. Now slowly come forward. We're going to come back into a triangle. From here, we're going to kick our right leg straight up into the air, behind our body. Kick it straight up. Now, we're going to bring it down 4 times. Here's downward dog. Stretch this low part of the back long. Kick up 3. One-legged dog. Come in. Kick up 2. Come back in. Last one. Now we're going to take this right leg, take a step to the side of the left, flip over. The right knee is bent. The left leg stretches long. And we're just going to do our wild thing. Breathe. Lift up your pelvis and open your chest and shoulders. Arch the back. Chest opens. Inhale, exhale. Really stretch. Reaching that top arm back. Inhale, exhale. We're going to take this right hand. We're going to reach down, flip back over. Right leg into three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to take that right foot through towards our left thumb. Walk it down to the mat. So now we're going to go into our pigeon. So we're going to fold that right leg in front. The left leg extends straight back behind you. Chest is open. It's harder to have your front leg parallel with the sides of the mat. It's easier if you bring your heel a little closer to your groin. So see what feels good to you. And you're stretching your back leg straight out behind you. That back leg just stretches straight out. And then we're going to do a little stretch forward. Come down to your elbows, hold. Now this will take some of the pressure out of your hips so it's not as intense. So come down to the elbows, hold. And inhale, exhale, breathe. Good. Breathing in, make sure your back leg is straight back behind you. Your hips are aligned. Your back knee points down to your mat. Toes point straight back. Now if you want to intensify the stretch, you're going to take your arms, stretch them straight down along the mat. And you could rest your forehead on the mat and elongate. You could even take a pillow under your forehead and hold for pigeon pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, this might be a little more intense if it's too much in the hips. Come back to your forearm version to take some of the weight out of your pelvis into your upper body. And hold. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. One more deep inhale. And then a deep exhale. Then we're going to take that front left leg straight back. Go into a plank. From your plank, I want you to come into Chaturanga, elbows tight to rib cage, and we're going to do a flow. Elbows in, Chaturanga. Push forward, up and through. Chest is open, thighs are off the mat. Take it back into your downward dog. Stretch into your downward dog. Breathing in and exhale. Take your left leg straight up into the air. Now from here, walk your left foot in between the two hands onto your mat. We're going to do a little high lunge, coming straight up here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good stretch. Okay, now from here, we're going to take our hands by the sides of our feet, and then we're going to extend that front leg straight. You're going to bring the left hip back, and then the right hip comes forward and stretch. Doing a little triangle. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to drop into a low lunge. Bend your back knee. Make sure the line of the knee in the front is just right above the ankle. We never allow our knee to shoot over our toes because to do that, it puts pressure on the front knee. So you're just going to lean forward into a low lunge. Stretch arms to sky. Lengthen your spine. And now we're going to extend the front leg, hands to each side of your foot. Shift the weight back. So now this left hip is pulling back. Our right hip is going forward. So we align our hips and you're just stretching over that front leg. Inhale, exhale. Good. We're going to come down into our low lunge. Reaching those arms up, leaning your body forward. Keeping that front knee above your ankle. Toes point straight ahead. Arms are going to come to each side of your front foot and extend back again. Breathe. Bring that left hip back, right hip forward, even out those hips. Reaching over the front of your thigh towards the knee. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Excellent. Come back down, low lunge. Bend that back knee. Leaning forward, make sure front knee's behind your toes. Stretch forward, low lunge. And one last time, I'm going to extend that front leg. Shift your weight backwards, hips are aligned. Left hip is pulling back as that right hip pulls forward. Breathe. Hold that stretch. Inhaling and exhale, keep your hips aligned. Now we're going to come down into low lunge. Last one. Leaning body forward. We're going to do Ardha Hanumanasana. So we go into half monkey, half split. Now we're going to go backwards. Shift your weight back. Left hip goes back, right hip is forward. And you're just going to stretch over the front of this thigh. Breathing in. Keep spine reaching long. That way you don't round your back. Lengthen your spine. Reach over the front of that thigh. Inhaling. And exhaling. Breathing in. Really get into the back of that thigh, hamstrings, low back. That half split. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, we're going to come up, take our hands to the floor. That foot's going to come back behind us into a plank. Now, from your plank, go into three-legged dog. Lift the left leg straight up into the air. Now we're going to lower the left leg. You're going to try to stretch this low part of the back long. You're lengthening your breastbone. Press from armpits down into palms. You're going to lift the leg up. Stretch, lengthen, bring it down. Two more. Lift that leg and stretch it. Lengthen your breastbone forward. Press palms firmly into ground. Stretch that leg, point toes. Last one. Lengthen that leg. Now get ready. We're going to take that left leg. We're flipping. Left leg down on mat. Extend the right leg. I want you to arch your back. Lift your hips. Lift pelvis to the sky. Feel that support through pelvis. Tighten your core. Chest lifts. Open your chest and shoulder. That top arm's reaching back. Firmly press your palm into the mat under you. Arch your back. Inhale. Good. Open shoulders and chest. Exhale. Good stretch for the back. Breathing in. Then from Wild Thing, we're going to take our top hand. We're flipping back over onto the mat. Extend the left leg straight up into your three-legged dog again. Then we're going to bend the left knee in. Aim the left big toe towards right thumb. And you're going to start to fold front knee in. Then I want you to extend your back leg straight back behind you for a pigeon stretch, pigeon pose. And then it's more advanced. If this front leg is parallel with the mat like that, that's a little harder than if you bring your heel a little closer to your body. Your back leg is going to reach straight back behind you. Point your back knee down to the mat. Your leg goes straight up. And make sure you keep this back, the right leg is behind you. We want to rotate that right hip forward in line with the left hip. We don't want it to rotate our pelvis back. That back knee goes straight behind us on the mat. This is my tighter hip. I could feel it. Like my body wants to take my pelvis and take it that way. So here I am. I'm trying to pull my right hip forward to the left hip. Lengthening my spine. Your toes point straight back. Then we're just going to do a little stretch forward. Come down to your forearms and breathe. Again, we want our hips and pelvis to be aligned. Forward. So we're getting into the muscles on the left gluteals. And then the right hip flexor, right psoas. Breathing in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So, when you're on your forearms, your upper body has a little extra support. If you want to further increase your stretch, you're going to extend those arms straight out on the mat, lengthening. Extend all the way out and hold. You can put a pillow under your forehead if you like. Extend if that's too much on the pelvis, too deep of a stretch for your hips. You're going to come back onto your forearms to take some of the pressure out of the pelvis. Excellent. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Getting those hips to release one more time. Inhale deeply. Send oxygen into those muscles. Get all the toxins out of your system with each exhalation. And exhale. One more time. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Excellent. Slowly you're going to bring your upper body up. Hands are on the mat. We're going to take that left leg, extend it straight out behind us. Come into your plank. Then we're going to go into chaturanga, elbows to ribs. Bring your torso forward, up and through. Lift chest, shoulders. Thighs are off the mat. Take it into your downward dog. And then I just want you to walk out your dog here. Stretch one heel up, one heel down. Really stretch your breastbone forward through the hands, lengthening. Top of head stretches away from tailbone. Walking out your dog for 4. And 3. 2 more. And last one. Now we're going to walk our left foot forward and through between our hands. And then what I want you to do here, you're going to lift, extend. Now, we're going to extend our front leg out. And then we're going to do, we did a triangle before. We're going to twist, rotate, hold. Open your shoulder and your chest. We did this on the other side. We're going to twist triangle next. Your back leg is at a 45-degree angle. Open your shoulder, chest. Just reaching that hand to the sky. Inhaling and exhaling. Now we're going to slowly bring that hand down to the mat. Our hips are straight to the front now. And we're going to twist. You might have to come a little closer as you come in. And then you're going to square the pelvis. Think of reaching from the navel as you rotate. And stretch the other way. Breathing in. And breathing out. That heel can be slightly up behind you on the back leg. Breathing in. Breathing out, stretch, that's it. Breathing in and breathing out. Now I'm going to rotate forward. Now, what I want you to do, you're going to twist that back heel so it straightens out. And then we're going to put our weight into our front foot, push down into the front foot, shift your weight forward into Warrior 3. Virabhadrasana. And then what I want you to do here, we're lower than a traditional Warrior 3. So I'm going to have you slowly come up. Let's see. Warrior 3. I'm going to have you take your palms to heart center. And then I'm going to have you lift your back leg up. And we're going to come straight forward and just balance for a second. Straighten out your front thigh. Breathe. Whoops, I'm losing my balance. Keep your gaze towards the mat. That's going to help your balance. Now, take the left fingertips like Spider-Man suction cup. Left fingertips come down to the mat. Now we're going to twist that back foot, rotate that hip, and now we're going to go into Ardha Chandrasana, which is half moon. Breathing in. We don't want that back leg to go too high. Flex your foot, open your shoulder and your chest. Little half moon. Fingertips on the mat in front. Excellent. Gently take both hands to floor. Square your hips and pelvis out. Draw that knee in. Knees are side by side. Gently bring your foot to the floor. Now we're going to slowly peel up, round up. Stretch arms to sky. Inhale. Palms come down to heart center. We're going to do a little flow. Come all the way down. Hands to mat in front. Half forward fold. Forward fold. Now we're going to take, inhale, look up. Now we're going to step back, plank. I want you to go into your chaturanga. Bring your chest forward and through. Lift chest open. Nice deep inhale back into your downward dog. Press those heels into the floor. It's okay if they're not all the way down. Stretch your breastbone forward. Let those arm bones twist out of those shoulder sockets to really open things up in there. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Excellent. One more time. Exhale. Now we're going to walk our right foot forward and through. Now we're going to swing left arm up. Now what I want you to do, I'm going to have you take your weight down into your right foot. Bring your palms into heart center. And we're going to come into Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So your pelvis, your hips are going to be squared to the front. And then you're going to take up your back leg. Try to straighten the leg that you're on. And you're going to come forward and balance for a moment. Inhale. Exhale. My leg is shaking. Breathing in, point the back toes. Exhale. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Now we're going to do spider hand. Thumbs on mat, fingertips. Now we're going to start to rotate our left hip. The left hip rotates out. And we're going to start to turn into our Ardha Chandrasana on this side. Flex your heel. That heel flexes. That's it. Half moon on this side. Breathing in. I think Baron Baptist says Spider-Man hands. I like that, so I thought I'd borrow his saying. Breathing in. Exhale. Chest opens. Flex your heel. Inhale, exhale. For our half moon. Excellent. Now I'm going to bring both hands side by side. I want you to square your hips back out. Rotate the hips forward. Bend your left knee. Bring your knees side by side. Now gently bring your foot down. And now we're going to slowly just bring your body all the way up. Take an inhalation. Now we're going to go into hands at the hips. Gently keep your spine really stretching long. And you're going to stretch all the way forward like free fall, lengthen your spine. Now you can either have your hands to the back of your thighs, to your shins, to your ankles. You can even take index finger, middle finger, and then bring it right under your big toes. And we're going to just gently stretch forward. Gently stretch over those legs. See what grip is comfortable for you. That's it. Think of the crease in the front of your hips. As you stretch forward, get the backs of those legs to release. Tighten the core, strengthen and stretch. Breathing in and exhale. One more time. Breathing in and then exhale. Excellent. Now we're going to take our hands back to the back of our pelvis, and I want you to just really elongate, flatten your back, and lift all the way back up again. Excellent. Deep inhale. Now we're going to turn our body, take a step to the side. Now, we're gonna rotate knees, toes, ankles, external rotation. I'm gonna turn like this so you can see. And then, so we wanna open the hips. Careful you don't do this with your low back. You don't wanna lean forward. You want your back to be neutral, tailbone down. So we want our back straight, and then you're turning the feet out slightly. Knees are out over second toes. And they're just going to take it down and lift back up. Let's strengthen our lower body. Your back is straight. Down and lift back up. Stretch. Come back. Keep your spine reaching long. 8 and 7 and 6. 5 more. And 4, and 3, 2 more. Last one. Now hold, hands to center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, and step together. Excellent. We're gonna go all the way down to the mat now. And I'm going to bring you with me. All right. So, what I want you to do here, I'm going to have you do a little frog where you're turning your foot out. Your knee is in line with your ankle. Your knee is in line with your ankle. Knee is in line with ankles. And we're going to have our hips, pelvis in alignment with the knees, straight line from knee to ankle. And then what you do, I have my blankie, my yoga blanket. So you could bring your yoga blanket under your forearms like that. And then just hold. If this was too much on your knees, you could have a blanket under each knee. And you're bringing your body forward, shoulders out of ears. You could even come all the way down like that. If it's okay, you can come all the way down and breathe. We want to softly ease. We want to get those inner thighs to stretch the hips. So just do what you can. So it's like the knees aligned. Keep your feet flexed. Protect your feet, your ankles, your knees, so the foot's flexed. So you're just keeping your alignment. Breathing in. Exhale.